What's up guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now last video we had ended in we had to end on a bit of an awkward point, so we're just gonna get right into this. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? No, it's nothing. So he dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? Saw this coming. Let's tell you about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Yeah? And you have to try out hard to come up with something nice to say. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it, which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Sayori is nothing. Nah, I'm joking. And Cameron did too. Yeah. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Cameron liked my poem too, you know? Yeah, I liked your poem, girl. He even told me he was impressed by it. I sure did, and I remember that, because I've got a great memory of my videos. I never forget anything. I'm like those things with the big ears. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Music stopped. This is meant to be a horror game, and I've completely forgotten when the horror part of this shit takes over, so... Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous Cameron appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. God, I feel so awkward with this game. I can't wait to be finished with it. Huh? And how do you know you didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Yes. Yes, fight! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one who criticized, but as soon as Cameron started showing up, Natsuki gets a little... This doesn't involve you. I love that. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turn toward me, as if they just noticed I was standing there. Cameron? She's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Yes. The classic. She started it. He, whatever. If she could go over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted with no reason? I mean, you should jump out the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Let me explain that to her, Cameron. But wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. Can play complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is only unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Cameron? I don't want to make a choice. Well, I get trapped into this in the first place. Like I know anything about writing, but whenever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Of course it's gonna be... Yuri! What? You're right, I liked your poem. See? Wait. Oh my god. No, I thought I picked the wrong choice. I did that last time. It's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. You don't even take my poem seriously. I understand, Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. They secretly I was impressed. But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it. It becomes something really personal. Nah, just kidding. Ugh. God, I can't wait to get into hour 3 of this game. That's when shit gets real. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. How do you... What even sound is that? Was it like a sigh? Can it just say sighs instead of... But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt... Yes, feelings. I love this game. This is a weird change of pace on my channel always. God of War, Red Dead Redemption, violence, and then literature club. Isn't that neat? Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that Natsuki. I think that's enough. You both said some things I didn't mean. Yuri apologized, don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. Did she thrust her fist against the post and still insist she sees the ghost? That's an interesting reference. Stop staring into my eyes like that, Monica. Ugh, that is creepy the way she stands, but I love the view. Of the background, I'm not... Shut up. In the end, nobody is taking her side. She's trapped, this point being defining because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. At one thing, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On the way out, she comes up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Ah. Well. Natsuki, surely you didn't need to do that. Across the room, Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. What's gingerly mean? It just makes me imagine something. See, it just says sigh, so what the fuck is you meant to mean? Is it meant to be They do a lot. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. Probably hate me now. Not Yuri. How can I not have gone frustrated after being treated like that? And as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Cameron. You're too kind. Thanks that you're a part of this club now. Thank you. You're welcome, hot lady. But it's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I never do anything so shameful. So, yeah? What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Is she referring to the boobs that magically grew thing? Cause, yeah, I noticed that. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How'd you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. I was completely awkward about it. I'm never doing it again. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Sorry. Bad reference. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Cameron, ready to walk home? You know a girl? Sure, let's go. I'm just gonna do that laugh whenever I see Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? What? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. And see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Cameron, it's nice I get to spend time with you in the club. I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Yeah, it doesn't need to stop at friends. We'll just have to see what the future holds. Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Well, that's just mean. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Yeah! Poem. Infallible. Canny. Yes, I know her words a lot. Tenacious. Tenacious? Yes. Not deaf. Controllable? Yeah. Rap? Yeah. Eternity? Heaven Sent? After image sounds right, but agonizing? Yeah. 10 for 10 right now. Not that one. Melancholy. Yeah. Tragedy or incapable? Tragedy. Damn it. Okay, those were sad words and those went to Sayori, so... Disown. Okay, 18 out of 20, not bad. Happiness. Insight. Attune. Vertigo. Anxiety. Parfait. Inferno. Yeah. Vivacious. That's a fun word to say. Vivacious. Incongruent. Alright, I got a trophy. Spend enough time in the poem minigame for it to loop. Okay, last one. Intellectual? Yeah! 18 out of 20. Not bad. Not bad. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Cameron. Yo, Sayori! Yo, Sayori! Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm trying to have my own fun with it, guys, shut up. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. Because I guess it's always the simple things with you, anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. I tried to do the Tim Allen like, grunt thing. No. Too early in the morning to do that. Just imagine I did it, and I'll insert one into the video with editing. Just kidding, that's annoying to do. I'm not editing this shit. Ugh. That voice, my voice didn't crack, yours did. Anyway, that's not like you at all. I have my reasonings. Why don't we take a look at your past story? Huh? Wait, that all of a sudden. No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Sarah's Sayori nervously retrieves that coin purse. No, she doesn't have money. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. She turns it upside down, lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out, along with a moth. You see a moth fall out. I knew it. See right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves you the one option. Sherlock me. I'm not making that sound. Yeah, I made it better. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to be guilty. Ahaha. Yuri suddenly giggles. Yeah? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her books as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri. I'm to let me borrow some money. I'm gonna be involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after playing with yourself something like that, you're suffering a fair enough retribution. Yes, suffer. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could fix that. You were right though. Did something bad now to accept the retribution. Retribution. That. Coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little difference. All of us, isn't there? This game, it's gonna kill me. Don't let that fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. I had to trick Natsuki into making them. What? Oh, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Out of nowhere, somebody smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ha! Yeah. Wait, I was meant to do that in the dumb voice. Kya. Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction though. Haha. Natsuki. So nice of you. So happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. She's just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrap and takes a big bite. Ah, she bit her tongue. Ah, I hate this cookie talk. Ah, Jesus. Yuri and I laugh as well. Why can't you tell Sarah? Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. How's Monica anyway? Good question. Any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. It's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Yeah? Yeah, I think she... It's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh, a boyfriend. More desirable than all of them? Yuri, firstly. That's my whole case in point. Just look at her. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. You can be sorry for staring at me with your devil eyes. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over. What on earth are you talking about? Ah, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. The piano would not be louder than a bell. Piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, don't let you down, Cameron. Guess never let me down for pretty women's. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Yeah? Ah! I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Crickety crick, my back. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No, I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. It's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Mention for yourself as well. This game's gonna be the death of me. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Long legs. I mean, what? Weird. Anyway, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yeah? Well, Yuri was going to make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just selling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. I'm sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Well, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Cameron in club activities? Whoa, she spoke her mind. Eh? Mouth gapes. Suppose there's nothing wrong with that. And let's go, Cameron. Very quickly exits the room and I follow. completely and utterly terrified of her. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts F word against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, that just... about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. Why is it silent out here? Are you gonna fucking kill me? What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Yeah. And the piano music kicked in as we said Monica's name. She's been practicing piano. I'm reading into the scary, because it's meant to be a horror game. I mean, even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me. Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. And also, you have two massively pretty eyes. I was gonna say... nobody's perfect. This body's perfect. I mean... we have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. And a friend would do that. Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Cameron, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I'm not tired. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyways, yeah. Shall we? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Cameron, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Everything is fine. Anything is fine. Very well. What's wrong with my mouth today? Title of my sex tape. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. You know, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Oh, wait. That was me. I was meant to say that. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri pushes the tea pot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? Sang at show. And you noticed. A bit of thinking. Decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. Yeah, girl. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Cameron. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Cameron, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, but rather than bending over at my desk. Bending over it. I'm a dirty-minded fucking individual. Sorry, I didn't realise. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it, because of how insanely tall you are. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Essentially like that while reading. Yes, that's what she meant, not her. I mean, I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm not finding anyone in life. I will die on my YouTube channel one day. Alone. Enough sadness. Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. And I did not mean my breasts. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. Sip and sink, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even more closer together, to each other. I can't see too well. Huh? Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? It was almost kinda cute, but just being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my handlets, not holding book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. It's okay. I won't take any. Yeah, are you sure? Well, if I touch them, it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh, hello. I am loving this right now. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lip, as if this situation was completely natural. I mean, I'd do it too, but, like, I'm also Jabba, so that means I can't stop here. Wait, did I miss something? Yeah. I apprehensively placed the chocolate in her mouth. Oh, look at that. That's kind of funny. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yeah? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Cameron. Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, you were just helping. Something that friends do. Right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. I love this. That's all it was. Yeah. And you don't need to stop or anything. I see. Situation has gotten really tense. Has it? I couldn't tell. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How does it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth, feel her hot breath on my fingers. Huh? Why'd the moment get cut so abruptly? Take me back to that. And the music stopped. The entire moment gone. Thanks, Monica, you bitch. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Cameron, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. Spell's abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. Get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay, we're trying to impress Yuri, so I'm going to show Harry first. Rhymed. Let's see what you've written for today. Yes, let's. Hold on a sec there. Yuri says at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it, Cameron? This one might even be better than yesterday's. How do you even pick up on this so quickly? I'm awesome, obviously. Everyone on my channel knows I'm awesome. Come on. Just yesterday I was showing the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. I mean... I'm so fucking dirty-minded. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. I love your sex tape. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. I love my sex tape. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess, probably sounds really stupid. Seeing someone motivated by my writing just makes me feel really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people just laugh at me. Ah. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon, as said, will always come back for more. Yeah, then you can just make a cool YouTube channel of feeding raccoons. You haven't seen that channel? The enticing view of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon on and on wage? I think that's what it means. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. Slice of the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions into the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken following me. You'd say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. Rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. Is that what that says? Pavlovian? I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem's about. Let me think back on that. Something to do with the main character. With us. That's right. It's a bit close to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels more for me to indulge in my my more unusual hobbies. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing? People would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Cameron? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. Best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's a little even if it's different sometimes, and some things make us more uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Yeah! Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Cameron. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. Never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice thought, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. I'm gonna show Sayori this one next. Ooh, I like this one, Cameron. Has some nice feelings in it. Yeah, it's got 2 words you like. Ah, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. It's not very helpful, you know? I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things, and it must be a good poem. Not sure that's exactly how it works. But then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah. Me neither. Ugh. Why didn't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you wanted to write something for me. So sweet. Yeah, right. But you always think about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. Guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? Bittersweet? Yeah, I knew word. I know words, guys. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? It's sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. Make a nice happy rainbow. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Cameron. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Yeah! Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens, whilst my life comes to. I reach inside my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. If I put it in the bowl to keep it safe, I put the bottle on the shelf for the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. It's a bottle on the roof. My collection makes me lots of friends, which will start to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and deep, digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. Doesn't feel like time elapsed. Empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. Chihari, do they want my bottles that much? Practically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, putting out to each and every friend, each and every bowl. But every time I let one go, she has against the towel between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shouts all over the floor. supposed to be my friends. My friends are inspiring me. They're shouting, pleading, something. All I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. It got so dark at the end. Are you okay, Sayori? Did you really write this? Of course I did. And I thought yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever. It's concerning. Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I can see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. No, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helped me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Yeah, it is. Ugh. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. It sure is. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Yeah, she's autistic, no big deal. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Natsuki or Monica? Natsuki. Well, I admit that's better than the last one. Yeah. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. But I still don't like this at all. She's trying too hard to be serious. No, it ain't. Shizuka. What do you mean by that? I don't say need to be all deep sounding to express something. I need it to be deep sounding to express me. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. So you can stop sure all of a sudden. Don't tell. Wait, you're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What? Girl? Nah. Maybe, nah. What are you talking about? Keep your voice down. Like, Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's talented, right? Doesn't mean that I mean. Looks like I'm in trouble. Yeah. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. You made it deeply obvious you're writing a poem for Yuri. Me. I'm so done with you. So he shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take it to the poem. If you write for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. So I get for letting the younger girls step into my business. So I was a mind real destined to be in the world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. What? I didn't even get her poem. I wanted her poem. Nah. That's fucked up. Fuck you, Natsuki. I don't like you as much anymore. Hi again, Cameron. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Wanna share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more confident with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. It's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. Yes, a real Casanova. The 7-foot-tall, big-breasted Casanova. Purple hair. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Huh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Oh, that's embarrassing. She's trying to embarrass Yuri. Well, like it kind of whispers that last part to me. Just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. Just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I would love to. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Right, let's take a look. Save me. Oh, this is gonna be good. The colours, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colours, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. And I knew what each of those three words meant. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing when and how the spatial words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really shot me feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Yeah, I see. Still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. It can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling. Or a conversation with the reader. To put it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. What? Never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. That was pretty unexpected. Wait, is this tipping about writing? No, it's about the game, and you're a video game character. What am I even talking about? You know what you're talking about. It's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You're welcome? I'm confused. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute prep. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica. Yeah. We're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. I would hate that. Let's not do that. But the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Yes, because whenever I go out, I have a couple poems handy. Sarah's putting a little on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sarah, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Then I got jump scared by the notification at the top of the screen. 55 minutes. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. So I had to ask them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. Guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But, I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. So at the event, each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Do you want to share that with others? Inspire them to feel the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is staying in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Senior remains silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agreed. I think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but it looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. So I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Yeah. Oh gosh. We'll be fine, Yuri. Anyway, let's move on to the main event. Each of you choose a poem of yours. Just trying them in front of each other. No way. Monica, this is too sudden. You can't recite your poem in front of the club. How do you expect to do it in front of strangers? No. Don't worry. I'll start to help everyone feel confident. Can I go next? Of course. Let's see. Yeah, no, I can't keep doing this, so I'm just gonna save this and end the video here. So that's gonna do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.